One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Black Knights will kick it away first. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Dogs are in the hurry-up. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Yeah, those hoodies look like shit, my guy.
Offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in.
Yeah, bro.
A little bit. They
This
play
shit
a
is
little bit
gay.
more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the end zone. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. And the Bulldogs have taken it inside the 20. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got the quick pass. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to do it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air, it's Henderson. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Calls his own number. There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
For offensive coordinators, you see big runs like this in the first half. Man, it gets you excited because it opens up the whole playbook. Everything I have to use. I like all these.
And the Black Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
It'll be 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll send the back in motion. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off it, you're going to get a steady dose of running the football. They will check to see how physical you want to be in a football game.
A run for the quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback will keep it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield with him all the time, and he can throw so many options, but you just see the speed when he hits the gas, and it is really nice.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false
Dude, ain't I at home?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Fucking stupid. I'm fucking home.
And the Black Knights have it with a first and goal.
Jackrabbit.
Trying to turn the corner on the left. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? The field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football, particularly up the middle. But how about the offense? Does a nice job tossing the ball on the perimeter, going out there, getting some positive yards, trying to get 7. I ain't settling for no field goal.
The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. He's got the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They'll go up top on second and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here we go. Power football with the run. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet.
The Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick release by the QB. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. This is a designed run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Oh, he's got some space. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They want to run this quarterback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Makes the grab on the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
Do you even have a rhyme or reason for what you're doing?
Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's caught. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Georgia going up tempo. To the air, it's Henderson. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Dogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Here comes the heat. Quarterback adapting. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Wanting to move the chains, here comes Georgia on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Georgia.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Rushes on him.
Yo!
Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
Fuck!
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
What the fuck is that dude standing there?
Georgia.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. A little too anxious on that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Caught in the backfield, it's Ash. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Hauls it in. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the toss. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Throwing on the run. Underneath toast of coverage, got it deep downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Finding open areas. There he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
It's just so nice to have a signal guy who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off.
And the returner will be brought down. Another look at this Bulldog offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively...
He's running free down the middle. He's inside the 40. At the 20. 10. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
You can get a penalty. That's cool.
Defense might bring the house here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Yeah, my shit's all fucked up.
And
Defensively, man, this situation, goal-to-go situations, really tight quarters, you got to get that ball out quick, and it's got to be out-breaking. It's got to be a quick in-breaking route. I'm not sure what the offense was trying to do, but maybe get rid of that ball a little bit quicker. You take the sack, and now you make your life a lot more difficult.
How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Hand off from the shotgun. Good, solid tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down.
Flag him.
For a man, it's Henderson.
Oh.
Touchdown Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Just going to keep it after the snap. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
No, he sucked.
Set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays.
No.
Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
No.
We know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
So now it's 2nd and long.
They running.
Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33.
Flag his ass.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, you gotta pick that off, big dog.
Couldn't deliver the football. It's
Pick that
incomplete and
off.
4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Georgia comes quickly to the line. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
To the air, it's Henderson. Here's a heat. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down will open up the final period. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Bulldozes his way through. And he'll...
Yo, this fucking hoodies are pissing me off, dude.
Touchdown, Georgia!
Shit's fucking gay.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the
Bro, 2 hoodies, bro. 2. You're allowed 2... Any more than 2 dudes in hoodies, this shit is corny. I'm trying to help you, dude. Trying to help you. Trying to help you maybe get late in life.
On that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here
Yeah.
in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football.
You get your quarterback in a hoodie, dude? Come on.
Looks like it sent the
Come on, dude.
JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks awful.
That ain't
So
swag,
unlike this
dude.
program. They're trailing by 18 to
That shit ain't
Georgia
swag.
Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Fucking 0 drip, dude. 0.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Might be calling a hot route.
There you go.
Toss sweep to the left. He's going to lose it.
My shit is fucked up.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Black Knights in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to
Got me.
And he goes down.
Got me.
The 1-yard line.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
Can they catch him? Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got us, breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Fucking shit's fucked up.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be a long one. He makes a catch. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
Always.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass. Takes a shot. Complete to the right. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
and he hits the century mark. Right on the dot, 100 yards rushing, such a playmaker. He's so dynamic, can do so many things to stress a defense. You see his athletic ability. I want to stop the run game now. Now he can throw it over your head. This guy's been a problem. Maybe it'll open up for other things in the offense down the road.
Quarterback keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. Now on the move. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Racing down the left side. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll toss it to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10.
Yo.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Man.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an
Fucking
obvious
lucky my
passing
shit's
situation,
lagging. That's
trying
fucking
to get
truth.
this thing close. The big INT.
Oh, if it's you or me, bro.
Makes a play, and
But my shit is fucked up.
Close the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins
Nah,
championships.
fuck that. You
How do
suck,
seal a
dude.
game?
You fucking
Defense
suck.
coming up with a
Army's
big moment.
trash. You got Georgia. You should be ashamed of yourself. You shouldn't even fucking play.
Big INT, and
Fucking
that might
corny
seal
ass
the
dude. These fucking
And
gay
the
ass
defense
fucking
makes the
hoodies.
stop after a minimal gain.
Second down.
Fucking trash. You're fucking trash, dude.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting